This year, they did not meet during the regular season. Sioux Falls Lincoln playing the Miller Rustlers in the opening semifinal game. Leon Tobin of Warner and Vern McKee of Pierre will be the officials working the ball game. And for all the play-by-play action, here's KELOLAND Sports Director Jim Byrd.
Thank you, Bill, and good evening, everybody. And again, welcome to the 1976 South Dakota State Class A basketball tournament. In the semifinal round, the Lincoln Patriots in the light white uniforms and Miller in the green. Referee Leon Tobin, a veteran tournament official. Superintendent at Warner will toss up the ball for the opening tip-off as Chuck Hughes and Rick Oligmuller. And here the game is underway. Brandhagen will control the tip over to Bob Wilbur. Over to Thorson. Brandhagen. Wilbur spins, fires it up, no good. Tipped up by Thorson, no good. And we'll have a foul on Link Ellingson. Miller will use a very pressing, harassing defense. Pretty good shooters. Bob Wilbur likes to drive, drew a lot of fouls in the first round game. He'll fire it up again, in and out, no good. Rebound, picked off by Chuck Hughes. Off to Gunderson. Half a minute gone, no score. Weeking. Ellingson in the lane. And ball got away from him. Nicholas Ellingson up court, lost the ball to Wilbur. Underneath Oligmuller, shoots, no good. Here's the rebound, going to be handled by Bruce Ferry. Over to Gunderson. Gunderson across the timeline. Oh, long shot, Gunderson. In and out. Rebound controlled, and the shot up by Chuck Hughes, no good. Bob Wilbur comes out of there with it for the Rustlers. Thorson in the back line. Nicholas had a great second half last night with tremendous shooting that really kept Miller in the ball game and pulled him from a 14-point deficit. Weeking hooks a pass, intercepted. It's going to go out of bounds, and wisely Link Ellingson let it go. Yesterday afternoon, Nicholas hit 28 points. He had 20 points in the second half. Long shot is in and out by Bruce Ferry. Battle for the rebound. And Oligmuller come out, and Ellingson picks up his second foul. So the Patriots getting an early foul trouble with Ellingson getting a second.
As the Lincoln Patriots come down on defense, you can't help feeling for Chuck Hughes of the Pats. Yesterday afternoon, he had the assignment of trying to guard Ron Hearn. Drew 3 easy quick fouls. Tonight, he's got the job of trying to stop Bob Wilbur.
Wilbur double teamed there for a moment. Ellingson on him, right back out to Thorson. Over to Brandhagen, top of the key to Nicholas. Oligmuller, Thorson, Gunderson makes the steal. Driving through the traffic. All the way down. He'll bring it back outside now from inside the circle, and Gunderson's got it. It's 2-0.
He's very reminiscent of Liso, the place for Yankton, Jim.
He had 12 points in first-round action yesterday in the opening game against Douglas. Jump shot up by Wilbur, no good. The rebound picked off by Bruce Ferry, and a foul will be called on Bob Wilbur. Team foul apiece. First-round action, Wilbur picked up 2 early fouls, but did not get in foul trouble during the game. Gunderson brings it into Weeking. Back to Gunderson. Swings to the right side of this key, spins into the lane. Back over to Weeking. He'll shoot from long range. 15-footer off the lip of the rim. The rebound by Thorson for Miller. It's 2-0 Lincoln. 5:23 to play in the first quarter. Thorson fires from long range. No good. And a foul on Weeking. Patriots have had problems with fouls throughout the year. Still no free throw shooting situation. Nicholas will toss in to Wilbur in the corner. Brings it outside. Over to Nicholas. Weeking on him defensively. Thorson, Wilbur, and he Hughes no good. The rebound handled by Weeking. Over to Gunderson. 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. 2-0 Lincoln. Wee King. To Hughes, back to Wee King in the corner to Ferry, back to Wee King. Looking for Ellingson inside, but it's Ferry from the corner. Bruce Ferry from deep in the corner rattles the nets, and it's 4-0 Lincoln. Bob Wilber in the forecourt for Miller. Thorson, top of the key to Nicholas. Here's Wilber. And a third foul on Lake Ellingson. That's reaching over the shoulder. He'll come out. Number 54, Mark Wolf.
The Patriots really don't lose a whole lot for this substitution. Wolf had a good afternoon yesterday.
6'5" senior, Mark Wolf, number 54. Nicholas into Wilber. Short. Rebound, handled by Gunderson. Patriots controlling the board so far. Gunderson all the way to the top of the key, swings around the left side with a pass to Wee King. Back to Gunderson. At the post now to Ferry. And the shot up and good by Chuck Hughes. 6-0. Coming down to the 4-minute mark, gone to the first quarter, and Miller has not yet scored. Traveling called on Wilber. Mitchell went about 6.5 minutes this afternoon and was trailing 10-0 to Spearfish before the Colonel scored in a consolation round game. Gunderson, left side, Wee King. Gunderson from the corner. Wolf. And it got a Wolf will control it finally. Here's Ferry underneath to Chuck Hughes. And a good assist pass by Ferry. 8-0 Lincoln. Played over half the quarter, and Miller still hasn't scored. Here's Wilbur. Shot no good. Up and under. Oligmuller no good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be the Patriots' ball. Full court press now by the Rustlers. Chuck Hughes. Foul is called on Gunderson all the way down in the forecourt. Away from the ball foul. That's the 5th team foul. And timeout has been called by Miller with 3:29 up. Gunderson, 5 team fouls, however, against the Patriots. Only 1 against Miller. Thorson puts it in play to Nicholas. Back over to Thorson. Throws it right underneath the Nicholas, up and good. And they go with 3:21 to play in the quarter before Miller scored. It's 8-2 Lincoln. Chuck Hughes driving through the traffic. Traveling called on Hughes. Coach Orrin Schuler off the bench, pointing something out to Hughes that he wants him to do. So Miller puts it in play. Nicholas across the timeline. Wee King deflects it away, and Gunderson dives for the ball. We'll have a jump ball. Gunderson and Nicholas will jump at the center circle.
The Rustlers having a start directly opposite of yesterday afternoon. They got off to that great 18-4 lead. Before Brookings caught up tonight, they find themselves behind in the early going.
Just under 5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 8-2 Lincoln. Here's the tip. It's going to be controlled by Oligmuller for Miller. Over to Thorson. Nicholas. Long shot by Wilber. Off the lip of the rim. Rebound by Hughes for the Patriots. Wilber can't find the range. Hughes almost lost the ball to the digging Wilber that time. Here's Wolf. Long shot, Wee King. In and out, and it went back in again. Wee King with his first field goal, and it's 10-2 Lincoln. 2.5 to go first quarter. Nicholas, long shot, Nicholas. It's short. All Miller's shots are falling a little short here so far in the first quarter.
They're having some tough luck, Jim. They're only 1 of 11 from the floor, while the Patriots, 50%, 5 of 10.
All right, Hughes back to Gunderson. Dribbling around Nicholas. There's the trap, but it doesn't bother him. All the way to the end line. Wolf in the lane, out to Ferry. Leaves it for Gunderson in the back line with 2:05 to go. Wolf looks back door. Wee King covered. Gives to Hughes. Pumps, shoots off the lip of the rim. Rebound is Thorson. Over to Wilber. Leaves it for Nicholas to bring it across the timeline. From the top of the key, Nicholas bangs it in. Nicholas has all 4 points. He's a tremendously fine outside shooter. Gunderson inside the lane, all the way for the layup, and he blew the shot And a foul is going to be called on whom? Foul on Brandhagen, number 51. Gunderson will shoot a pair. First free throws of the game with 1:38 to play. No free throw shooting?
Non-shooting foul, Jim.
Fouled apparently after the shot. All right. Patriots put it in play. Hughes will toss in. In the corner to Weeking. Fakes. Now he passes to Wolf. Shoots. In and out. Loose ball to the lane. Scooped up by Nicholas. Long pass up court to Oligmuller. Thorson. 3-second violation called on Oligmuller. Turnover by Miller. That's their fourth. Patriots have 3. Gunderson. Right through that traffic. Pretty good ball handler from deep in the corner. Weeking. Little long. Rebound Hughes. Baseline. Spinning jumper rolls off. Here's Weeking underneath. Can't get it in. And jump ball on the rebound. They had about 3 shots. Couldn't get it in the hole. Coach Jerry Hunter of Miller on his feet. All right. Ferry jumping against Brandhagen. Weeking from inside the key. Got it. 12-4 Lincoln. Patriots shooting well here in the first quarter with a minute to go. Nicholas. Wilbur. Way short. Rebound. Hughes. Stolen by Wilbur. Underneath Nicholas. Lost it. Tough one to lose. It wouldn't hold. Gunderson. Through the traffic. Long pass down to Hughes. Controls it. And he's called for traveling. Ooh, the tempo really picking up. Nicholas blew a perfect layup underneath there. There was about 3 Miller wrestlers right down deep in the forecourt.
One comment, Jim. Orrin Schuler, the Patriots, said he felt they played sloppily yesterday. And knowing the great Miller defense, he said, we're really going to have to tighten our ship to win tonight.
Thorson, Nicholas, puts it up, hits the edge of the backboard, and the rebound save taken by Oligmuller underneath the Wilbur. Got it. First basket for Wilbur, and it's 12-6. Going to go for one shot here, Gunderson. Everybody chasing him. Hughes from the baseline. Good. 5 seconds to play. 3, 2, 1. First quarter. Lincoln 14, Miller 6. 17, Miller 3 of 16 for 19%. 15 rebounds for Lincoln, 8 for Miller. Gunderson in the forecourt. Weeking, long jumper from the side. Good. The Patriots really banging the threads here tonight. Bob Wilbur gives the officials assist by untangling the net. 3 field goals apiece for Chuck Hughes to lead the Patriots. Or Chuck Hughes and Weeking with 3 apiece to lead the Patriots. Steal by Gunderson driving against Thorson. In for the layup. No good. He's fouled by Gunderson. Or I beg your pardon. Thorson. Third team fouled against Miller. Gunderson missed the shot. He has 1 field goal. He'll get 2 here. Miller is in the 1-on-1 free throw situation, but the Rustlers have not yet shot any. 20 seconds gone in the second quarter. Gunderson misses the first. 16-6. Patriots have jumped out to a 10-point lead here early in the second quarter. Paul Gunderson. He hit this one. 3 points for Gunderson. Offensive foul on Nicholas is 4th. He unloaded against Gunderson.
Gunderson so far has been the key to this ball game. He's controlling the offense against the press, and he's made 2 or 3 steals on defense all over the court.
Well, last night he had 12 points, or yesterday afternoon. Long shot, Gunderson, little long, air ball, going to be handled by Wilbur. Pass over to Thorson. Back over to Nicholas, to Thorson. Wilbur behind the circle, long 22-footer, no good. Rebound is right under the basket by Brandhagen, and a foul will be called on Mark Wolf. So this will be 1-1 for Brandhagen for Miller.
At the line is Brandhagen.
Brandhagen with a 1-1. Miller will have its first substitution in just a moment. Missed the shot, tipped all the way in the back line. Nicholas goes back to pick it up, and Gunderson with him defensively. Weeking, they have him trapped there over to Wilbur. Wilbur sets in the corner. Steal by Bruce Ferry. Right back is Oligmuller, and it's taken back by Chuck Hughes. Dribbles out of the traffic, and a foul will be called on Hughes.
Bill, after that great performance by Nicholas yesterday afternoon, we keep sitting here waiting for him to start breaking loose.
Well, he's not getting that outside shot like he was getting yesterday. They've got him pretty well shut off to the outside.
We had an offensive charging foul on Chuck Hughes. He goes out of the ball game, I think. Did he? No, he did not. Nicholas, long shot at the top of the key, no good. Rebound, Brandhagen tries to put it up, and no whistle, traveling on Brandhagen. Gunderson comes into Hughes, back to Gunderson. Gunderson reverses the dribble. Wolf underneath Bruce Ferry all alone. They're breaking the press right now. 6.5 to play in the first half, 19-6 Lincoln. Shot up by Nicholas, no good. Miller really cold. Rebound by Ferry. Off to Gunderson. Bounce pass, Weeking. Fires it up. No good. Rebound. Loose ball. Everybody knocked around, and foul is going to be called on Thorson. Nicholas, 21. That's his second. Fifth team foul against Miller, and at the line will be Kim Weeking.
Into the Miller lineup came Jeff Miller, and out went Bob Wilbur.
Jeff Miller, number 33. He's 6'1", a senior. Weeking, no good on the 1-1. Rebound, Oligmuller. Up court it comes to Nicholas. Miller off the rim. Rebound, Thorson. Up, and it holds for him. 19-8. Lincoln out in front by 11. Full court press. Gunderson to Wolf. Over to Weeking. 22-footers. Good. Well, the hot shooting is really breaking the Miller press right now. Weeking with his fourth field goal, 8 points. Nicholas, Miller tries to put it up. We'll have a foul called on number 12, Chuck Hughes.
Wilbur back in now, and Thorson sitting out.
At the line is Miller.
At the line, Jeff Miller, shooting 2 shots. First one, no good. Oh, they can't buy a point.
Well, from the floor, they're only 4 of 21.
21-8, Lincoln. 5:27 to play first half. He gets the second shot. That's the first point for Miller. 1 out of 2 from the line. Paul Gunderson. Pass down to Wolf. Ferry all alone. Easy. Well, that's the way you break the press. They had a man in each corner, one in the middle. Good passing to the Patriots. Nicholas, 23-9. Long shot, Nicholas. Short. Rebound. Ferry knocked out of his hands. We'll have a jump ball. Gunderson and Miller jumping at the Miller circle. Tip will be controlled by Weeking. A pass over to Chuck Hughes in the lane. Pumps it up. Won't climb over the rim. Rebound is Wolf. Knocked out of his hand. Going to be taken by Wilbur. All the way up the court. Lead pass over the head of Miller and out of bounds. Well, the Rustlers just can't do too much right. Coach Jerry Hunter wants another timeout. 4:49 to play in the half. It's Lincoln 23, Miller 9.
Tappan, cooking expert since 1881, introduced the first microwave oven for home use in 1954. Year after year, Tappan has innovated improvements.
Out that in previous years, it's always been a problem for Sioux Falls teams, both Washington and Lincoln, to play against the press, and this is the most impressive performance by a Sioux Falls team against the press we've seen.
Well, they're working very well against it. Here's Gunderson over to Wee King on the wing. Long shot by Wee King. Woo! And it helps to shoot like that, I'll tell you. Yeah, you got to put points on the board. And Wee King not too hot last night from the field. He had only 3 field goals, and he has 5 already in the first half. Wilbur. Oligmuller wide open from 12, but it won't go in. Wilbur with the follow shot, and we got a foul on Bruce Ferry. That's his first. Jack Dodge, number 10, is replacing Paul Gunderson for the Patriots. Dodge, a 5'11 senior. At the line is Bob Wilbur. Wilbur, first time at the free line tonight. He has 1 field goal for 2 points, shooting a pair. Got the first one. 3 points now. 4:19 to play in the first half. 25-10 Lincoln. Led all the way. Bob Wilbur, 6'2 senior, rolling in for him. 25-11. Wee King inbounds to Chuck Hughes. Over to Jack Dodge. Now no press in effect for being deployed by Miller. Ferry back to Dodge. Chuck Wolf underneath the Wee King, batted out of bounds and off the fingertips of Wee King, and a turnover. Miller will put it in play. Brandhagen checks out. Number 31, John Lingscheit, comes in for Miller. 6'3 junior. Nicholas across the timeline. Half the second quarter gone now. 4 minutes remaining. Wilbur from the top of the key. And off the heel of the rim. Rebound Ferry over to Wee King. Jack Dodge brings it out between circles. Double post now with Wolf and Ferry. Chuck Hughes. In the corner is Dodge. Ferry, 6-footer, holding. And he got it. 27-11. And Ferry gets his 4th field goal. Nicholas off to Miller. Short jumper is good by Jeff Miller. 27-13. That's his first field goal. 3 points for Miller. Dodge drives to the right side of the key. Foul is on Oligmuller. 1 shot free, 1-and-1 coming up for Mark Wolf.
Foul is on Oligmuller. Wolf at the line.
Wolf shooting a 1-and-1 with 3:05 remaining in the first half. 27-13 Lincoln. He gets the bonus. 15-point lead now for the Patriots. Bonus shot also good by Wilf. Number 34, Steve Jacobson, will replace Chuck Hughes in the Lincoln lineup. Jacobson, a 6'3 senior. Nicholas. Miller to Wilbur. Over to Lingscheit. Wilbur can't get around Jacobson, and a foul on Jacobson. 1-and-1 for Wilbur. Ron Hearn of Douglas set an individual scoring record in consolation round play this afternoon, hitting 41 points. Got a total of 74 now in 2 games. Wilbur gets the bonus. Thorson checks in for Nicholas. For Miller, number 11. 39 points was set by Dave Batty of Redfield in 1971 against Belfush, and now Linger of Aberdeen Roncalli against Washington in 1973. So that was erased today with 41 points by Ron Hearn of Douglas. Ball deflected out of bounds. Patriots maintain possession with 2:46 to play. Comes into Dodge. Wee King drives into the lane. Underneath it for Wolf. Fall-away jumper. Does the basket count? Foul is on Wilbur. Basket counts. And Wolf will be at the line to try to make it a three-point play. Wolf, 2 out of 2 from the line and 1 field goal. That was his first one. Short. Wilbur, they got 3-on-1, but he'll go in himself and can't get it. Rebound, Wolf lost it out of bounds. Off the fingertips of Wilbur. Dodge, the Wee King, back to Jack Dodge. Drives the right side of the key. Long shot by Dodge, in and out. And it's going to be Miller's ball. Number 12, Chuck Hughes back in. Bruce Ferry will get a rest.
The Rustlers just can't buy a basket. 3 of 16 the first quarter, 19%. Only 1 percentage point better here in the second quarter, 2 of 10.
Wilbur from the side. Got it. That's his second one. First one from the outside. 8 points for Wilbur. 2:09 to play as the Patriots go on the attack. Jack Dodge across the timeline, and the full court press has been taken away by Miller. Chuck Hughes looks inside, has to come back out to Wee King. Now to Wolf. Wolf from 20, little strong, rebound, and a foul pushing on Jacobson. Brandhagen checking back in for Miller, and he'll replace Lingscheid. Brandhagen, number 51, 1-1 gift toss situation here for Jeff Miller. He's 1 out of 2, 3 points. A minute 50 to play here in the first half. The girls' state Class A gymnastics meet tomorrow at the arena starting at 11:45 in the morning. Should be quite a show. Bonus shot by Miller. Off the heel of the rim and battle for that rebound. Underneath is Wilbur. Easy one. And Miller making a comeback here. It's 31-20. Over to Dodge. Dodge driving the baseline. Hooks a pass. Gonna have a jump ball. Didn't get her over the line in time. No, not a jump ball. Out of bounds to Miller. Gunderson will come back in now as they had trouble getting the ball down court. Dodge will come out against the press again. All right, here's Wilbur. Long shot in the corner. Bouncing. Rebound. Wolf pulls it down. Well, he had Chuck Hughes breaking all alone down court. Apparently didn't see him. Gunderson. Behind the circle. Over to Jacobson. Back out to Gunderson. To Jacobson. He'll shoot from long range. Short. Rebound. Nobody underneath but green shirts that time. Miller up court to Wilbur. Hooks a pass over to Oleg-Muller. And a save into Thorson. Into Miller. Shot is blocked. Out of bounds to Miller. 54 seconds to play in the first half. It's 31-20 Lincoln. Led by 16 a moment ago, but the Rustlers cut that margin to 11. Jacobson out. Bruce Ferry back in for the Patriots. Wilbur blew the layup right underneath. Oleg-Muller fires. No good. Here's the rebound. Bruce Ferry takes it out of there. Long pass down to Gunderson. Oh, and it got away from him. Hit the backboard. Loose ball going to be scooped up by Thorson. All the way up to Wilbur, to Miller, back to Wilbur underneath. They got it in there. Good passing by Miller.
And they're coming back.
Half a minute to go. Wee King, traveling, double dribble. (31-22). A 16-point lead has dropped to 9 now for the Patriots. Thorson. Brandhagen makes the save to Oleg-Muller. Underneath Thorson, no good. Rebound Gunderson with 15 seconds. Driving all the way down court. Pass to Hughes. Beautiful. Won't hold for it. Foul underneath on Mark Wolf. That's his second. That was a pretty good pass, but Hughes couldn't hit the basket. Oligmuller is scoreless. Brandhagen is scoreless. For Miller, and Oligmuller will try to correct his situation. He's at the line right now with a 1-on-1. Shot is up and good. Earns the bonus. Bonus shot for Oligmuller. No good. Rebound is Ferry. Off to Gunderson. Through the traffic. Intercepted pass. They're intercepted by Bruce Ferry, but the buzzer sounds before he can get it down court to get the shot away. End of the first half and kind of a wild finish. Lincoln 31, Miller 23. 1976 South Dakota State Class A basketball tournament between Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Miller, with the Patriots leading the Wrestlers 31-23.
Jim, I don't know if you heard Moe's comment, but I liked it. He said he never knew that you looked that young.
Oh, he's a great one. Great coach and great official, I'll tell you. Original starting lineup for both teams: Ferry, Hughes, Ellingson, Weeking, and Gunderson, Wilbur, Brandhagen, Oligmuller, Thorson, and Nicholas. Referee Leon Tobin sets it up. The Patriots are in the white jerseys, Miller in the red. Bruce Ferry back to Weeking. 20-footer is a little wide. Rebound Gunderson in the corner for the Patriots. Link Ellingson. Weeking breaking in the lane, hooks it up, won't climb over the rim. Snared by Oligmuller for Miller. Down to Wilbur. Wilbur looking down court. He'll jump the free line. 15-footer is good. And it's 31-25, and the Patriots have seen a 16-point second quarter lead dwindle to 6 now. Gunderson. Right back to Weeking. Over to Gunderson. Chuck Hughes. 20-foot jumper. It's short. Miller's beginning to get the rebounds now. Here's Wilbur. Drives into the lane. Tries to pass underneath Oligmuller, intercepted by Ellingson, and he gives back to Gunderson. Jump shot by Gunderson, it won't fall. And he made the save. Here's Wilbur. Bounce pass to Nicholas. Jumps, shoots, good! And it's 31-27, and Lincoln wants a timeout with 6:42 to play in the third quarter. There's the score. We mentioned a moment ago Ron Hearn of Douglas scored 41 points this afternoon, 33 yesterday for 74 points. The record is 102 in tourney games, including consolation play. So he has to only get about 29 points to tie that record tomorrow. That fifth place game at 5:30. Link Ellingson on a turning jump shot, and Link hits. That's his first point of the game. 33-27, the Patriots by 6. Nicholas, Jeff Miller, Wilbur, Brandhagen. Underneath Miller, batted away by Ellingson. Weeking. At the timeout, Jeff Miller came on for Thorson in the Miller lineup. Weeking, long jumper, good. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter, 35-27. Patriots jump back up to an 8-point lead. Wilbur, bounce pass in the middle to Miller, underneath to Oligmuller. They worked that one very nicely. Oligmuller's first field goal and his third point of the game.
And Gunderson of the Patriots is limping on, looks like he might have sprained his ankle. Jack Dodge is sitting at the scorer's table waiting to replace him.
Weeking again. Just to the left of the free line at the circle. 5.5 to go, third quarter, 37-29, Lincoln. Patriots have led all the way. Miller to Oligmuller to Wilbur. He's found the range now. Wilbur with his 12th point from the field, and he has 16 right now. Foul will be called on Miller, his first team foul. Gunderson.
Jack Dodge now coming in to replace Gunderson.
He checks out. Number 10, Jack Dodge, will be at a guard spot for the Patriots. They'll put it in play. Hughes into Dodge. Brings it outside. Ellingson shoots. Little long. Rebound, Brandhagen. Down to Nicholas. Long shot, Nicholas. Good. Mark Wolf, number 54, will return to action here in a moment. There's Jerry Hunter, the coach of Miller, running up the side of the baseline, yelling at his team. Kim Wee King. Link Ellingson. Ferry over to Wee King. Bounce past Ellingson. They lost it. Picked off by Wilbur. Drives through the traffic. Nicholas got it. 37, 35. Miller pulls within 2. Chuck Hughes to Jack Dodge. Drives across the line. Bounce pass. Here's Hughes with a 12-footer. No good. Tipped, and it's going to be saved by Wee King, we hope. Nope, he was out of bounds. Couldn't make the save. Mark Wolf, number 54, will check in and replace Bruce Berry. Give him a bit of a rest.
The Rustlers, who shot just a little over 23% of the first half, are finally finding the nets. 6 of 7 here in the third quarter.
All right. And Lincoln's shooting has fallen off. Here's Wilbur. Nicholas. Brandhagen. Back to Nicholas. Cut off at the baseline. Gets to Brandhagen. Underneath the... Miller missed the shot. And the rebound, Brandhagen and Jack Dodge. Thorson will check back in a moment for Miller. Must be going to come in for Brandhagen because Brandhagen is jumping. Here's the tip. Controlled by Wee King of the Patriots. Over to Dodge. Now to Wee King. Long shot in the side, Wee King. He's got it. Wee King's 16th point of the game. He had only 6 in yesterday afternoon's first-round game against Douglas. Brandhagen on the side. Oligmuller. Here's Wilbur from the top of the circle. Short. Rebound and a foul. No, traveling on Brandhagen. Brandhagen will check out, and Thorson, number 11, coming in. Roger Thorson. Patriots on the attack now. Jack Dodge. He has some trouble getting the ball up. Get it up to Wolf. Back to Dodge. Over to Ellingson. Good. Nice soft shot by Ellingson that time. 41-35. 5 it's gone in the third quarter. Wilbur. Baseline. All the way under. Got it. They didn't cut him off. 41-37, and Wilbur with 18 points now. 4 out of 4 at the free line. Back and forth across the line called against the Patriots. Turnover. 11 turnovers for Lincoln in the first half, 10 for Miller. Here's Wilbur. Underneath Oligmuller. 41-39, Lincoln by 2. Miller really working it easy now. Here's Ellingson. Up to Jack Dodge. Wee King from deep in the corner. Won't hold. Rebound, Wilbur. Deflection to Miller. Got it. Basket counts, and he's fouled by Hughes. Well, the Miller Rustlers have got the Patriots playing their game now as Lincoln wants a timeout. They like to run and like to press. The Patriots early in the first quarter was stopping that, but now Miller's got them in the tempo.
Hi, here we are at Ben-Hur Ford's acres and acres of new and used cars and trucks. The fantastic new 1976s are here for your quick approval. The recent top-notch trade-ins in cars and trucks are here for your quick approval. If you're not up on car values, you can trust Ben-Hur Ford salesmen. Their many, many repeat customers prove their integrity. Ben-Hur Ford, 37th in Minnesota. Ben-Hur Ford, 41st and I-29. Your chariot is waiting.
Hi, Doug. How are you? Jim, the Miller Rustlers have been the streakiest team in the tournament. They had a 14-point lead yesterday, blew it, went behind by 14, came back, and won yesterday's game. Today they trailed by 16. The last time at 31-15, they closed within 8 at the half, and now they have a chance to take their first lead of the night as Lincoln has led all the way since 2-0. It's now 41-all.
Jeff Miller at the line to try to make it a three-point play and give Miller the lead. And he does. 42-41 Miller. And Lincoln has lost a 16-point lead. Wee King over to Link Ellingson. He fires it up. No good. Rebound. And Miller boxing out the Patriots right now, as the Patriots did earlier in the ball game. Wilbur, long-range shot in the side, no good. Ball comes off the rim right into the hands of Chuck Hughes. He's playing with 3 fouls, as is Link Ellingson.
You mentioned the boxing out, Jim. The Patriots have only 4 rebounds here in the third quarter.
Jack Dodge in the back line. Over to Wee King. Link Ellingson. Jumps, shoots off the glass. He got it. 43-42, Lincoln by 1 with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Thorson motions Miller to come out to take the pass. Right back to Thorson. Goes inside the lane. Off, batted away by Ellingson. Save made by Wolf. Rebound. It's going to be handled by Chuck Hughes. Outfought Miller for it that time. Over to Dodge. Racing up court on the dribble. Takes it between circles, now on the wing to Wee King. Dodge. Wolf got it from just inside the circle. Wolf with his 6-point second field goal. Number 25, Bill Linus in there for Miller now. Wilbur, shot blocked by Ellingson, will have a jump ball, I believe. Yes.
Second straight shot that's been blocked by Ellingson.
Ellingson and Wilbur will jump at the Miller free line. Number 11, Thorson, going to come back in. Or is it? No, it's Aschenbaum. Jeff Aschenbaum replacing Oleg Mueller. Aschenbaum, a 6'3 junior. Full starting senior lineup for the Lincoln Patriots. And an all-senior lineup for Miller. Jack Dodge brings it back outside with a half a minute to go in the third quarter. Lincoln leads by 3. They'll go for the one shot. Here's Dodge. Who will take it? Hughes. Lots of time. 23 seconds. Goes to the corner. Back out to Wolf. And now to Ellingson. Looks for help. 13 seconds. Clock running down. Wolf with the top of the circle. Here's Ellingson. He'll pump it up. Got it. 4 seconds. They'll let get the shot away. End of the third quarter, and Lincoln 47, Miller 42, and a tight one. Lynn Brandhagen will check back in for Miller as we start the fourth and final period. Mike?
Some fancy shooting in that third period. The Patriots, 8 of 16, 50%. Miller finally finding the range there in that third quarter. 9 of 15, just about 60%.
Since the first quarter, Miller's outscored Lincoln 36 to 33.
Jeff Miller, Bob Wilbur, Oleg Mueller, Nicholas, and Brandhagen in there now for Miller. Wolf, Dodge, Ellingson, Wee King, and Hughes for the Patriots. Patriots in the white uniforms, white jerseys. Miller in the green. Here's the tip controlled by Chuck Hughes as Ellingson gets the tip. Back to Chuck Dodge. In the final quarter of the semifinal round game, right into the hands of Oleg Mueller. Down to Wilbur. Wilbur drives. Cut off at the top of the key. Now to Oleg Mueller. Fires. It's blocked by Ellingson again. That's 3 shots he's blocked. Jack Dodge. Over to Wee King. Nicholas on him. Bounce pass to Ellingson. Spin, shoots. Off the glass, no good. Rebound is Miller. For the Rustlers, comes down to Bob Wilbur. Pumps it up in the right of the key. It's short. Rebound, Oleg Mueller in the corner. Bounce pass to Brandhagen. Spins around Wolf. Hooks it up, no good. Wolf rebounds for the Patriots. Gets it over to Wee King. Wee King to the side. Back to Dodge in the back line. Now to Wee King. Foul on Oleg Mueller holding Ellingson. That's his second team foul. The Patriots have been charged with 1 here in the second half.
And we haven't seen Gunderson of the Patriots since he went out midway in that third quarter with an ankle injury.
Shot no good by Weeking. Here's Hughes with a rebound. Underneath the Weeking, no good. And Hughes with his fourth foul. Second team foul against the Patriots. And Weeking didn't get the field goal. Aberdeen and Yankton in the second semifinal round game tonight. A couple of ESD powers should be a dandy. Here's Brandhagen up to Oligmuller in the lane. Brandhagen gets the assist, 47-44 Lincoln. Up to Wolf. Pulls off, gives it back to Chuck Hughes. Jack Dodge, the point guard. Doesn't shoot too much. There's a 12-footer off the glass. It's holding for him. Dodge's first point. 49-44. The Patriots hanging on to a 5-point lead with 6:14 to play. Nicholas tipped away by Brandhagen. Nicholas will rehandle the ball. Brandhagen in the corner. Tipped away by Wolf. Lead pass comes up to Hughes. All alone with the cripple. He got it. Better playing by Mark Wolf that time.
Pure hustle got those 2 points.
And good breaking up court by Chuck Hughes. Timeout Miller, 5:49 to play, fourth quarter. Lincoln 51, Miller 44.
Well, as you watch the Miller cheerleaders, the Rustlers, Jim and Bill, had the Patriots on the ropes.
Well, it's the
Beg your pardon, it's the Lincoln
cheerleaders.
The Lincoln cheerleaders. But the Rustlers had the Patriots on the ropes, cutting into that 16-point lead and finally going ahead 42-41. But now the Patriots have put on a spurt, and they lead by 7 points with 5:49 left.
All right, Miller has 3 timeouts we have unofficially. They have 2 remaining. The Patriots have 3. Underneath, tipped away by Mark Wolf. Tried the same pass right underneath at the baseline to Oligmuller, but Wolf there to deflect it out of bounds. So the Rustlers put it in play. Nicholas in the corner to Wilbur. Gives to Brandhagen. Shot blocked by Ellingson again. Takes it out of the air up court to Hughes. And Dodge got it. That's the 4th shot that Lake Ellingson has blocked, and 2 of them have been converted into field goals. Wilbur fakes. Doesn't take the shot. Thorson. Wolf again with the interception. Up to Hughes. Now to Ellingson. Out of bounds as Weeking tried to make it. Good defensive effort that time by Thorson and Wilbur as the pass from Hughes going into Weeking, and they broke it up. Then Weeking tried to make the save.
That's a decision a player has to make, like Ellingson coming down there, whether to take the shot himself or pass it off.
I think that was the smart thing to do, to try to pass off there, Bill, but it was good hustle there by Miller's Thorson and Wilbur. Tipped up, no good. Battle for the rebound out of bounds to Lincoln.
That was almost tipped in by a Lincoln player, Jim.
3 minutes gone in the 4th and final quarter. There's Coach Orrin Schuler in the Lincoln bench. Very concerned about the ball game, of course. Long pass up court to Wolf. And Oligmuller got him on the arm. 3rd foul on Oligmuller. That's only the 3rd team foul against Miller. So nobody is in the 1-and-1 yet. Coach Orrin Schuler in his first year for the Lincoln Patriots, brought him to the state tournament. Jack Dodge behind the key between circles over to Hughes. Dodge in the corner. There's Ellingson. Triple team back to Dodge. Dodge baseline shot a little long. Rebound Oligmuller right on the opposite side of the basket to Thorson. Pushes one off to Wilbur. Long shot by Wilbur. Little hard off the heel of the rim, and a foul on the rebound will be charged against Mark Wolf. Picks up his 3rd. And that's the 3rd team foul against Lincoln. So both teams have committed 3 fouls here in the second half. 4:23 remaining in the ball game. 53-44 Lincoln. Shot Wilbur, short on the rim. Rebound Jack Dodge, and a foul on Wilbur. His 3rd, 4th team foul against the Rustlers. So the next one will be a 1-and-1 situation for Lincoln.
And the clock, Jim, with 4:19 left, slowly becoming an ally of the Patriots.
Mark Wolf waving his hands down court as the Patriots guards bring it up. Here's Hughes. Up to Ellingson in for the easy layup, and they got that defense spread again against the press. This is how they raced to the 16-point lead in the first half. Ellingson with 5 field goals in the second half. There's Nicholas sitting at the top of the circle. That's his 12th point, 8 in the second half. Dodge, Weeking, Wolf, back to Weeking. They can play it pretty coolly now with 3:45 to go. They got a 9-point lead, 55-46. Dodge. Whistle. Foul is called on Nicholas, his third. It'll be 1-1 for Jack Dodge. This will be the first free throw for the Patriots in the second half. Jeff Miller has 1 free throw when he tried to make it a 3-point play and did for Miller. 3:42 to play in the fourth and final period. Jack Dodge gets his first free throw. He's 1 out of 1 now. 5 points all of the second half. Relief job for Gunderson. Got them both. 11-point lead for Lincoln, 57-46, 3:40 to go. And Miller will have to try to strike something, and they call timeout. The Rustlers with 3:37 to play in the fourth and final period. Lincoln 57, Miller 46. All right, both teams breaking huddles now as we resume play with Randy Nicholas going to toss inbounds to Bob Wilbur for Miller. Long shot by Wilbur from the side, and he ripples the strings. 20 points for Wilbur. Against Miller yesterday in the first round game, Wilbur hit 27. So he's had a fine tournament. Among the many young men that played very well in the A tournament. He had a good field this year. Jack Dodge in the back line. Bounce pass over to Weeking. Open at 22 feet. Little short. He rolled across the rim. Miller with the rebound to Nicholas. Down court to Brand Hagen. In the lane to Wilbur. Goes up for the shot. No good. Follow shot Wilbur again. They let him alone. Mueller. And a foul on Ellingson. That's 4 on Ellingson. And that is the 4th team foul against the Patriots. Out of bounds to Miller. Nicholas will toss in, I believe. 2:56 remaining in the ball game. Lincoln up by 9, 57-48. Inbounds to Wilbur. But he went to dribble the ball and hit his teammate Brad Hagen on the heel of the shoe and rolled out of bounds. So, an unusual turnover by the Rustlers that time. Pass comes up to Weeking, and an offensive foul on Hughes after he passed, and Hughes fouls out with 2:49 to play in the ball game, and Hughes with 8 points, 6 in the first half. Had a fine game. And Bruce Jacobson, or Steve Jacobson, number 34, I believe, will check in. Coach Orrin Schuler, and Schuler will take his allotted 60 seconds, Mike, to make the substitution he usually does.
We've seen that a couple of times in this tournament. Saw it once or twice yesterday afternoon. Referee Vern McKee suggests he hurry right now.
They're looking at the clock.
Pretty good strategy.
He knows what he's doing, I guess. Well, Miller will be at the line to shoot a 1-on-1 as Jacobson, number 34, checks in for Hughes, who fouled out. Jeff Miller, he's 3 out of 5, 7 points, earns the bonus shot, and the Rustlers still clawing away. Ball club doesn't crack. I'll tell you, they come from 14 points behind yesterday, missed the bonus shot, and came 16 points behind in this game. There's Miller, but he stepped out of bounds. Miller intercepted the pass, but he stepped out of bounds.
I guess Gunderson must be hurt pretty bad, or they'd have him in there right now against that press.
It looked like he strained his ankle much the same way Adamson did for Yankton last night, and that might be a key in that game, Bill, is how much can Adamson go?
Jack Dodge across the line to Weeking. Dodge stolen by Wilbur. Wilbur in for the layup. Blew it. Rebound, Wolf. Lost the ball. Nicholas got it. 57 to 51. Miller back up, down by 6. Jack Dodge, here's the full court press to Wolf. Timeout, Lincoln. Well, sudden change in the momentum of this game, swinging again, as we mentioned a moment ago. Miller had come back from a 14-point deficit yesterday to pull a game out against Brookings. They were down by 16 points in the first half against Lincoln and managed to go out in front by a score of 42 to 41. And then the Lincoln Patriots surged back and took over the lead and has held it ever since. But Miller, as we say, they don't crack.
The question about Gunderson is being answered. Coach Oren Schuler just got him up off the bench. He's coming back in the lineup.
Coming back.
Two minutes and 8 seconds of playing time remaining. Referee Vern McKee gets that whistle set and ready to start play.
This has been a good ball game, Bill. Both of these teams extremely well coached, I think.
Gunderson checks in. He'll replace Steve Jacobson for the Patriots. So they got Dodge and Gunderson both in there, the guard spot now. Gunderson reverses, comes all the way around, gets the trap, gets it over to Wee King, and a foul is called on Oleg Mueller. That's 4 on him, and a 1-and-1 in effect for the Patriots. And Dodge will be at the line. Minute 59 to play. It's 57-51 Lincoln. They had an 11-point lead and cut down to 6 now. 57-46 they led. No good. Here's the rebound of the corner taken by Oleg Mueller. Comes down to Wilbur, to Brandhagen. Back to Wilbur. In the lane, hooks it up. Good. Foul is called on Wolf. And that's 4 on Wolf, and Wilbur's basket will count. It's 57-53. He'll be at the line to shoot a one-shot free throw. 22 points for Bob Wilbur. Randy Nicholas, the next leading scorer for Miller, with 14. Most of his in the second half. Gets the three-point play. And Miller trailing by only 3 now. Wilbur almost makes the steal. They have Wilbur, Nicholas, and Miller down court in the Patriots backcourt. Gunderson. Foul will be called on Miller. His second, so we'll have a 1-and-1 for Gunderson.
Looks like free throws after all this, after the smoke clears, might decide it.
Lincoln was 3 out of 5 in the first half from the free throw line, and Miller was 7 out of 10. Dodges for Gunderson is at the line to shoot the free throw. He's 1 out of 2. 3 points for Gunderson. Got up. Well, good. Rebound Brandhagen off to Wilbur. Pass down to Nicholas. Long shot. Too long. Rebound. Who has it? Gunderson lost it. And a foul on Wilbur. That's his 4th. Minute 34 to play in the game.
And it was about this stage yesterday afternoon in the opening game of the tournament, with Douglas making a comeback. The Patriots, I think, missed about 4 or 5 or 6 straight 1-on-1 situation
but
shots.
Lincoln, of course, is going to have to start making the 1-on-1s.
They missed about 5 in a row, I believe.
think so, yeah.
All right, Gunderson at the line again. He just missed a 1-on-1. Dodge missed a 1-on-1, I believe, didn't he, Bill? Yes. It's the 3rd time they've been at the line, and they've missed 2. Paul Gunderson. No good. Rebound. Tipped around. Wilbur driving all the way. Wilbur, I believe, will get a foul for knocking Jack Dodge down. No, a foul is back in the backcourt against
Foul is
somebody.
on Oleg Mueller, I believe. Or is it?
Just a minute. Just a minute. Foul was on Gunderson. That's his 2nd. Wilbur will be at the line. The foul was called all the way back in the backcourt. Minute 31 to play. Wilbur at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. He's 5 out of 5. 23 points. Good. 24 points. 50. .24 to go. Wilbur fouls out with 25 points. Well, a great effort. And Lincoln is taking the timeout. That's their last one, I believe, we have unofficially. Minute 24 to play, and Lincoln leads 57-56. They'll be at the line with a 1-1. Well, this is going right down to the wire. We've seen the momentum and the old pendulum swing from one side to the other about 3 different times in this one, Mike.
It's happened in just about every game of the tournament. The momentum has switched, and the team that has it at the end is the team that's won the ball games. We've had a lot of close games in this tournament. Miller got here tonight by defeating Brookings by 2, and Lincoln's here because they beat Douglas by 3. And right now it's a 1-point game with Lincoln in front. And Bill, I think it's going to boil down to this: if the Patriots don't start making some free throws, they're going to get beat.
Down the stretch yesterday, against Douglas, the Patriots. Bill missed 5 1-on-1s in a row. They've missed 3 now in a row.
Yeah, very critical situation right now as Paul Gunderson steps to the line.
Gunderson missed a 1-on-1 a moment ago. Jack Dodge missed 1. Gunderson has missed 2. Dodge missed 1 on the 1-on-1. Costly.
Gunderson feeling the effects a little bit, I think, of that injury and being out of the ball game for a while there. He's lost his touch.
They've lost a potential 6 points there. This is a 1-on-1. Paul Gunderson, a lot of pressure there. He got this one. Earns the bonus. It's only his 4th point of the game, but he's had a tremendously fine floor game, regardless of the outcome of this game. No good. Rebound. Almost by Ellingson. Lost the ball to Brandhagen. Down to Nicholas. They may let him bomb it away. He can really fire. They got him covered pretty well. Back to Thorson. Still a little over a minute to play in the game. 58-56 Lincoln. Oleg Mueller back out to Nicholas.
He's going to be the guy.
They're really not tracking. Good poise. Here's Miller. And a foul is called on Gunderson. That's his 3rd 1-on-1 for Jeff Miller. And Miller is 4 out of 7 and 8 points. Oh boy, exactly 60 seconds remaining. There's Coach Jerry Hunter of Miller pacing up and down in front of the Miller bench. Exactly 60 seconds remaining in this ball game. Semifinal round. Jim Burt with Mike Shermer, Bill Rohn, and Brian Bjorky at the Sioux Falls Arena. He got it. Earns the bonus. He can tie her up here. Boy, this has been a nail biter, I'll tell you. Got a tie game, 58-all. First time it's been tied. No, it's tied 41-41 for just a moment. They made a free throw and went ahead 42-41. 3-point play. Miller did. Wee King. Over to Jack Dodge. Wee King pumps it up. Good. 60-58. 46 seconds to play. Clock running down. Here's Nicholas. Lincoln by 2. Off the left side. Here's Wolf with the rebound. Off to Jack Dodge with a half a minute to go now. And a foul is going to be called on number 21, Nicholas. His 4th 1-on-1 for Jack Dodge.
Boy, what a big basket by Wee King. That had to be a 35-footer.
Wasn't a very good percentage shot.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't think it was too bad a shot myself, really. But it looked like it was going to be short. Like he forced it a little bit. But she was just soft enough that really...
well, he's been hitting those all night. I guess maybe for him it was a percentage shot.
He knows what he's doing. All right, Dodge with a 1-on-1. Well, that's a big one. It gives Lincoln a 3-point edge, 61-58. Mark Wolf up to have a word with Jack Dodge as he lines close that free throw line. Got them both. Patriots by 4. 29 seconds to go. Forced in the corner to Brandhagen. Oleg Mueller. Nicholas. If you're wondering about Wilbur, he fouled out. Here's Thorson. Off to Brandhagen. Long shot Brandhagen off the rim. Rebound Miller up. And good. with 11 seconds. 62-60 Lincoln. Dodge intercepted by Oligmuller. Underneath. Tie game. 1 second. Overtime. $62-all. We have our first overtime of the tournament as we made a steal by Oligmuller. Pass underneath to Randy Nicholson for the layup, as just a little weak passing right there by the Patriots. They had her won with only 8 or 9 seconds to go and just had to make some good passes, but a little sloppy passing and a little loose play there. Oligmuller, very alert, intercepted and going down court with a good pass as they had 2 green shirts down there all alone, and Nicholson for the layup. We'll be back for the 3-minute overtime. It's all tied up 62-all. Lake Ellingson jumping against Oligmuller. Here's the tip. Controlled by Nicholas of Miller. Left side to Brandhagen. Thorson, Miller, back to Thorson to Miller. Nicholas to Brandhagen. He'll fire it. Short. Rebound. Makes the save. Here's Miller shooting no good. Rebound Gunderson. 2:35 left in the overtime. Gunderson all the way down court. Pumps it up. Off the rim. Tipped around by Wolf, and a foul on Wolf over the shoulder.
Well, Bill, we've seen another momentum switch in this game. As Jim said, Lincoln had her won, but some sloppy passing, and now Miller has the momentum going.
Got to give Miller a great deal of credit for that heroic comeback. They just would not quit, would not be denied. They just kept fighting right down to the final second.
Steve Jacobson coming into the Patriot lineup, and going out will be Paul Gunderson.
Steve Jacobson wearing number 34. Mark Wolf fouled out with 2:28 remaining to be played in the overtime. 6 points for Wolf. And Bob Wilbur fouled out with 1:24 to play in regulation time. 25 points for Wilbur. Brandhagen with a 1-and-1. 62-all. Shot up by Brandhagen, no good. Rebound. Brandhagen on the side to Oligmuller, blocked by Ellingson. Taken out of the air by Ellingson. And a foul on Thorson it is. So Lake Ellingson, who's had some great defensive plays in this game.
Blocked about a half a dozen shots, I believe.
He'll be at the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Once again, it looks like free throws.
2:22 remaining in the overtime. 62-all. And that was the score at the end of regulation play. Lincoln has led at all the quarter stops. No good. Rebound, and a foul on the rebound against Oligmuller. That's 5 for him.
Bruce Perry with the rebound. He came in. He hasn't played much here in the second half.
Oligmuller out with 7 points. 2:21 remaining in the overtime. Oh, boy, what a game.
Well, Miller's lost a little of their punch. They lost their leading scorer, Jeff Wilbur, in the regulation with 124 on fouls, and now their leading rebounder, Oligmuller, will be sitting out. So that's a lot of firepower missing from the Rustler lineup.
The way these two ball clubs are playing in the semifinal round game, you wonder how they didn't go undefeated.
The pressure really builds on these 1-on-1s, Jim.
Jeff Eschenbaum, number 41, will come in for Miller, replacing Oligmuller. Eschenbaum has seen action earlier, 6'3" junior. A lot of pressure on these youngsters at the line to shoot that 1-on-1. This is Bruce Perry. He had 4 field goals, all in the first half for 8 points. First time at the line. 62-all. 2:21 to play in the 3-minute overtime. No good. Rebound. Jacobson lost it out of bounds. Takes the cameraman with him. All right, Thorson. In play to Nicholas. Weeking picking up Nicholas at the timeline. Brandhagen on the wing. Release it for Nicholas. 2:10 to go in the overtime. Miller back out to Nicholas. Long shot, Nicholas. Good! Miller leads 64-62 for the first time since they led 42-41. Ellingson. Over to Dodge, to Weeking. Ferry looking for Ellingson. There's no good. Rebound by Ferry. And Weeking with that soft archer of his deadlocks it at 64 all. Field goal apiece now in the overtime. Brandhagen to the baseline. And a foul will be called on Dodge. Oh, we got a rip snorter here. Steve Thorson at the line, or Roger Thorson at the line. First time, one field goal in the first half. No good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Miller after it, and Brandhagen finally got it, stepped on the baseline. So the Patriots put it in play. It'll be against the Miller press. Jacobson looks for help. Down to Dodge. Across the line. Back to Jacobson. To Dodge. Minute 18 to go in the 3-minute overtime. Dodge driving the lane. Can't shoot. Back to Jacobson. To Dodge again behind the key. Minute 10 to go. Weeking. Ferry in the corner. They're sagging on Ellingson. They can't get it inside to him. Ferry. Weeking. Off the heel of the rim. Just a little hard. Rebound Miller. Down to Thorson. And Miller wants a timeout with 49 seconds to play. It's 64 all in the overtime. The Miller huddle as the Rustlers have possession of the basketball with 49 seconds remaining in the overtime, and it's all tied up at 64.
Jim, Jerry Hunter leaped off that Miller bench wanting the timeout. I think it's games like this as a coach that drives you into the insurance business.
All right, Thorson in the back line. Over to Nicholas. They may try to hold on for the one shot, the long one by Nicholas, who's really deadly at long range. Brandhagen back to Thorson. This, of course, they can break somebody underneath, going with a backdoor pass or something. Nicholas getting in position, cut off. 29, 28 seconds. A steal, stolen by Ferry to Ellingson.
Now Oren Schuler wants a timeout.
To Jack Dodge. And now we have a timeout by Lincoln. There's the score, and the Patriots hunting around Coach Oren Schuler. So we'll keep it right here with 22 seconds to play in the overtime, and it's all tied up at 64 all. So what do you tell them to do now? Just go out and get a basket, I guess, any way you can. And Coach Jerry Hunter at Miller, of course, is trying to tell his boys how to play the defense and not to foul.
Now you just wonder who they decided is going to get that shot.
Well, the way the Miller defense has been sagging on Ellingson, I guess you would think Weeking, but maybe that's what Miller's thinking, and maybe they'll sneak it under to Ellingson. They're giving Bruce Ferry, who had 8 points in the first half, Bill, they're giving him that outside corner shot. He may take it.
Chuck Hughes fouled out, and Mark Wolf fouled out in the overtime for Lincoln. Bob Wilbur fouled out for Miller with a minute 24 to go in regulation time. Oleg Mueller fouled out with 2:21 to play in the overtime. Wilbur fouled out with 1:24 to play in regulation time. All right. Dodge. Tip. Weeking. Bruce Ferry. Jacobson. Wilbur or Miller almost stole it again. 12 seconds. Dodge. Ellingson. 8 seconds. 7. Here's Jacobson. Shoot. Good. 3 seconds. 2, 1. It's all over, and Lincoln wins a big one. Oh, what a ball game. Well, it was Steve Jacobson with his only point of the game.
The only name we didn't mention is taking the last shot, and he got it.
Well, he was forced to with only 4 seconds to play. But just a minute, hold everything. We got a We got the officials, the players still down on the bench. Maybe it won't count.
What?
Apparently Miller called a timeout. I think we've got some time left, like 2 or 3 seconds. Jacobson hit with 4 seconds.
I thought they took the ball out of bounds and down court.
Possibly somebody else on the Rustlers called timeout.
And one of the officials perhaps tried to call timeout. Nobody, and the other official didn't see it, and some of the other players didn't. So they're going to put about 3 seconds on the clock, I believe. Lincoln leading 66-64, but it'll give the Miller Rustlers time for a shot.
We might have to go through it all over again, Jim.
Let's see how many seconds they do put on the clock. There it is, running down.
3 seconds, I think they've said.
Well, a wild finish in regulation play and an exciting one in overtime. 3 seconds to play. So the ball game is not over.
Well, the Rustlers will have to go the length of the court. They'll have to throw it out underneath the Patriot basket.
Well, there's the strategy being outlined there to the 5 players for Miller by Coach Jerry Hunter.
Of course, Lincoln will have to be careful not to foul.
Jerry Hunter, and they maybe get a technical foul for not getting on the court. All right. Thorson will toss in.
You might look for Nicholas. He's probably the best shooter to take the shot.
He might shoot from midcourt. Pass comes into Miller. Down to Bradhagen. Shoots, no good. It's all over. And the Patriots win it 66-64. Well, they gave it a last-second effort, I'll tell you. They got the shot away, even though it was a wild one. And it was a tremendously well-played ball game by 2 fine teams. That's one of the best tournament games I've seen in a long time. Lincoln 66, Miller 64 in overtime. As Coach Jerry Hunter walks up the floor, we'll be back with a recap in just a moment.